Weight loss is such a hot topic, and I bet you've tried many of the diets out there, just like me. But when weight loss becomes difficult, you can bet your hormone balance is the cause. In this video, I'll share why getting the right lab tests can help you get that weight loss that you want and actually break through that plateau that you're having with weight loss. When women start to gain stubborn fat in places they never did before, they often try the same old tactics they have been using for years, like working out more and restricting calories more. When that doesn't work, they often try fad diets but just end up feeling exhausted. When these don't work either, they can become discouraged and feel like their body is just broken or that it's just a sign of aging. But most don't realize that it's hormonal imbalances that are sabotaging their efforts. Do you know that in order to lose weight and keep off the fat storing hormones like cortisol and insulin, they have to be in balance? Type yes or no in the comment box below, and if you find this content helpful, let me know by liking this video and subscribing below. Most women have more stress than they can handle, including emotional, physical, and chemical stress. They are burning the candle at both ends, working too many hours, caring for the home and family, and eating foods that are high in toxic load without actually realizing it. They're also eating a high sugar, high carb diet and think that the foods like their morning oatmeal and protein bars are healthy, when in fact these foods can spike insulin as much as your standard candy bar. In response, the pancreas secretes insulin, which directs the muscles and fat cells to take in glucose. Cells obtain energy from glucose or convert it into fat for long-term storage. Like a key fits into a lock, insulin binds to the receptors on the cell's surface, causing the GLUT4 or GLUT4 molecules to come to the cell's surfaces. Insulin is also the main fat storage hormones in the body. It tells your fat cells to store fat and prevents the stored fat from being broken down. When cells are insulin resistant, which is very common, both blood sugar and insulin levels go up significantly. So with all this stress plus the spiking of the insulin all the time, they are actually guiding their fat storing hormones to do just that, store fat. It was thought that a decrease in insulin level is all that was needed to help the switch to fat burning more, right? However, the new research has identified that reduction in leptin levels is also needed. Insulin and leptin are both hormones. Insulin works to decrease blood sugar levels by moving the glucose out of the blood and into the neighboring cells, where it can be used as fuel or stored as body fat. A higher level of insulin also prevents the fat from being broken down for energy. Leptin is a hormone which is related to or linked to your appetite and plays a key role in energy regulation. So with all this stress plus spiking the insulin all the time, your body is guiding your fat storing hormones to do just that, store fat, right? Cortisol affects fat distribution by causing fat. So another hormone which stores fat, and it's stored centrally around the organs. Cortisol exposure can increase visceral fat or the fat surrounding the organs in animals. When your body experiences high cortisol levels, which we all do during stress, physical, emotional or chemical, it goes into a fight or flight mode and then stimulates the insulin to store fat for energy in case you need it during an emergency. It also breaks down protein reserves into glucose, which is then used as fuel or for storage. It also mobilizes the fat that it has stored elsewhere in your body and puts it in a fat reserve in your abdomen. If you are being constantly bombarded by stress, your body is going to start a nice collection of accumulated fat right there in your abdomen. And voila, you've got belly fat. To put the guesswork behind and actually do the right tests, you should check not just your thyroid levels, but a 4-point cortisol, salivary cortisol level, insulin levels, leptin levels to see where the challenge really is. Thank you for watching, and if you are interested in partnering with me or just learning more about keeping your hormones in check, click the link below to sign up for my free mini course.